Hi, and welcome to the Bryophyta Nursery in Sebezan in the foothills of the Pyrenees, Mediterranean, France. We grow about 50 species of liverwort, lichen, and moss. Today I want to talk to you about this amazing moss. It is called the Dotted Thyme-moss. Now this is a mature piece that is sporing, and once again, just get close. You can see that this piece, and actually I'll use this piece to explain how we make our spore discs, because this is a good example. These spores have almost come to term. And you can see here, this one is not come to term yet. And you can see there's a little tiny thing that blocks the hole of the spore capsule. Then it falls off, and then this spore will open, and the spores will come out. And that's when you want to catch it. You want to catch that moment. You can either put, like this carpet, you can put onto a substrate and capture the spores by putting a dome over the spore piece, and just to allow it to happen naturally, and then use the substrate and the moss and the mother moss, because all the spores will be in that area, and then you can make the discs, the spore discs from that. Otherwise, you can, at the right time, and you gotta get it at just the right time, cut the spore capsules off and mix that into a substrate and make spore discs that way. But I want to talk more about the actual moss, this actual moss itself. And here's some juvenile moss here. I want to try and find the reason why we call it dotted. See, this is juvenile moss, but you can see there's a little black dot in the middle of that flower-like leaf rosary kind of arrangement of leaves there, and the new growth will come up from the old growth. This has not spored yet. This has not gone into sporing yet. But here, if you look here with my finger, here you can see there's a little black dot in the middle of the petals or leaves. They look like petals to me, but they're the moss leaves, and they have a distinct line that goes in the leaf. That nerve there, that's how you would know that it's dotted thyme-moss. And as you can see here, the I think it's called the stitum or the sternum of the spore capsule comes up from that little black dot, as you can see here. So first of all, you have the new growth here, that you have a tiny little dot in the middle. Then you get more mature plant with a black dot in the middle. And then you have the spore capsule that comes up, and at which time it becomes quite a big long branch. Now let me just get one of these branches for you, so you can also see the root system. Actually, it's a beautiful complex root system. And this moss, it can become longer than this, but I think a little bit longer, but not much. And as you can see, it's absolutely gorgeous. It has big plump fat leaves, a very interesting, beautiful disposition of the leaves. And the root system is quite complex, as you can see here. You can use this moss in terrariums. as long as there is some kind of water feature or very, very high humidity. So this moss loves to grow in base-rich, thick mud, really. So thick compost, thick humus, compost, composted peat moss, and very, very high humidity. You can see some new growth coming here from the base of the branch there. So this is partial shade to full shade moss. Not to be used in vivariums because it's such a loose carpet, unless it's thoroughly attached to a rock. Like as you can see here, it's once it's thoroughly attached to a rock, it's okay, but still pretty loose. Could just become a big mess in a vivarium with the insects, our animals playing with it. But amazing in living walls that has an irrigation system in it. If you have a living wall with a constant flow of water dripping, then this moss would do great there. It does not like to be dehydrated, and for this reason it's very hard for us to ship this moss whilst as a living plant, as a grown moss, which is why we ship it out mainly into international countries. Out of the EU, we only ship it out as spore discs. So you can grow your own with the spore discs. Because the likelihood of it being able to survive after a long shipping and being dehydrated is quite slim. I mean, it can survive. So if you want if you're tempted, you can contact me and I will take it fresh, dehydrate it, and send it next day. And as long as it arrives between like 7 and 15 days, you've got a good chance of bringing it back, but perhaps not, because it is such a hard moss to grow from dehydrated moss. But the spore discs work beautifully, and with time and a little bit of love, you can have your Dotted Thyme-moss. So this moss, once grown, and as you can see here, it's grown on a base-rich compost that is peat moss, composted peat moss. It's a very springy kind of a compost, so it's high acidity, high humidity, if not water feature, partial shade to full shade moss, which is absolutely beautiful, and the spore capsules are absolutely stunning when they come out. There you go. So I might do a little video of capturing these spore capsules, but I think I pretty much explained it. Maybe I'll do a little video as well. Okay, this whole area is still in construction, and I'm getting the moss ready to go onto a big water feature that I'm doing in the back here. I'm going to put a rock wall, yeah, have a waterfall coming down from the rocks. So this greenhouse is one of our mini greenhouses. It's part of the installation. There's my little goat. Part of the installation greenhouses that we're doing, so I can make these videos for you. There you go. Thank you for watching. Take care. Subscribe if you wish, like if you like. More videos to come. Yeah.
yeah, I'll put the little link to our Etsy shop in the note section. Okay, take care. Bye.